In this video, I'll show you the real meal prep hacks that actually work for career-driven women, and doing it right is far more than just throwing food into a container and uploading a story to Instagram. So if you're a career-driven woman who kicks butt at your career and you'll want to stay on top of your nutrition goals, meal prepping can be a total game changer. I'm Justin Bauer, and my team and I have transformed 1,000+ career-driven women just like you. And by the end of this video, you too will know how to meal prep smarter in just 5 steps, especially number 2 and number 4. So number 1, like I always say, is have a solid nutrition strategy. Protein is key along with your filling foods, but without specific nutrition targets, it's kind of like throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping that it works. A ton of women make this mistake. Orzo salad, pasta bakes, maple sweet potato salad. Meal prepping will always help you save time, but it doesn't mean it's always effective for fat loss. I lived with my parents during quarantine, and my mom prepped these healthy Mediterranean salads, and she's like, Justin, I'm meal prepping. Why isn't the weight falling off? Well, I'm like, Mom, that's because that bowl is 3 pounds of carbs and fats. It's too many calories for the little bit of protein that we get. So make sure to prep high protein foods in addition to carbs and vegetable dishes, and use the meal prep dishes to streamline your nutrition targets. Number 2 is the partial prep method. One of the most common reasons people get burned out on meal prep is that they get bored. Meal prepping a large buffalo chicken dish is amazing for the first meal, but by meal number 7, that DoorDash app is going to be calling your name. Now, this is a major cheat code, but you want to do a partial prep instead, where you prep the ingredients and not full meals. A protein source, a vegetable, and a carb source. So you are not tied to one specific meal, and you're getting the variety that you need to prevent boredom. So for protein, your chicken, ground beef or turkey, steaks, shrimps, anything like that. Vegetables, anything you enjoy, zucchini, cucumbers, peppers, a vegetable medley, whatever you got. And for your carb source, wraps, proteins, potatoes, and we even meal prep our berries, have blueberries, raspberries ready to go in a dish in the fridge. Now, with those types of foods, you can experiment with different preparation methods. Crock pot, oven, pan searing, grilling, these will give you different tastes and textures, so you even have more defenses against burnout. And next, you can experiment with different form factors. So you can take your ground turkey and leave it as is for stuffed bell peppers and tacos, or you can make turkey patties, turkey meatballs, and these different form factors give you different ideas of where you can take these dishes. So now you're already much closer to staying on top of your goals and never having meal prep fatigue. And number 3 is getting in the routine of making extra portions. So outside of organized meal prepping, an extra pound of ground beef, a couple extra chicken breasts, especially if you've been streaky with trying to get your nutrition right, this trick alone can start making things easier for you. And all of the choices that you need to make the next day are gonna be much easier. Now, number 4, I love this one. This is mix and match for variety. So once you have all of your ingredients, either from the partial prep or some of the basic leftovers, you can create multiple different dishes by switching up the combinations. What I love to do is add sauces or garnishes to have a completely different taste, and I do this all the time. With prepped chicken and rice, you can turn this into a Mexican style bowl with red onion, cilantro, salsa, which are all low calorie, high in flavor. Or the next day you can have more Asian inspired dish with soy sauce, chili paste, some sesame seeds. And just like that, you have different meals, you're nailing your nutrition targets, and you did not have to do any major cooking. Now, tip number 5 is interesting, and it's knowing that you don't need to be relying on meal prepping. There's this belief that meal prepping is gonna prevent you from eating out, and that's gonna magically change everything. Meal prepping is a fantastic tool, but here's the key: you do not need to be married to it. Life's gonna happen. Some days you're not gonna have time to prep, work's gonna run late, you need to stop for something, or kids are acting up, whatever it may be. Husband's acting up too, you never know. There are plenty of quick and healthy options out there. Our very busy clients have go-tos at Chick-fil-A, Jimmy John's, or even getting a couple easy things from the grocery store. Because what really matters is reaching your nutrition goals consistently, and having these backups allows you to stay flexible without feeling guilty. So treat meal prepping as a tool, not the secret to success. And if you're looking for PDFs of some tips on the best protein options, the takeout options we just mentioned, and how career-driven women like you are transforming fast, you can get access to our metabolism masterclass down below. So if you like this video and you want more tips on how to stay fit while managing a busy career, make sure to subscribe.